There's a couple of things about bees being carnivorous. Uh, there's have you ever seen wasps, how they hover around plants and flowers and leaves, and if you watch them look for spider webs, and you can see them, you know how a spider has a web and that it'll attach a strand to the center of the web and take that and go back into a hole and wait. And when a fly or something lands in the web, then the strand will, just like a fisherman will say, there's some bug in the web and it'll run out and wrap it up. Well, if you watch wasps, you will see them land next to a spider web and locate this strand and go up to the strand and tick it with their head, bump it with their head to get the spider to come out. And it's very interesting. One day I was sitting in my kitchen and there's a spider web outside the window, and the spider itself was, with the legs and everything, was about the size of almost a $50. And I just happened to sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden this wasp just zoomed in and just pow, landed right on top of it, and they just locked in this frozen struggle, each trying to wait to see if it could get the advantage. And it was just this tense life and death, locked, frozen. And I just watched this, and they just sat there for about a minute, not a motion, and then the wasp just whoosh, disconnected and flew off. It was kind of fascinating. And another time, I was outside in the summertime, and I was looking around, sitting around maybe on the grass, and in the grass, when you have these bare spots, where it's just the earth is, it may be the size of 6 inches in diameter or something like that. You have these scattered in a lawn sometimes, and I just happened to be looking down at this one spot, and this big fly came and landed right down in the middle of it, and it was like 2 seconds, 1001, 1002, and right on top of it, a yellow jacket pounced right on top of it, and they started going. The bee was on top, and they were going around in a circle, and then a wing came off, flew off into the dirt, and then another wing came off, and they were going around and this struggle, and then the pair of eyes came off, just like a pair of glasses. They were connected, and they just plopped onto the dirt, and they were going around, and the legs started coming off. I mean, it was so amazing. It looked just like some, a car stripper. They strip down a car. It was so interesting. And then the bee got kind of just tidied the fly up into a little square package about an eighth of an inch cube, and grabbed hold of it with its wings, flew off into the sky. Well, anyway, so yeah, it's kind of humorous.